Hello, welcome back guys to another FIFA 22 video on the channel. And today we're gonna go over some of the content that we have consumed over the past, I think, 1 or 2 days. Probably is just one day because Raheem Sterling dropped on Friday and I knew that I had to record something for a video and see what kind of things we can get into. And I checked the SBC section to see if there was anything else I could do besides completing Raheem Sterling and completing the 85 times 10. And we decided that we would do the Shapeshifters SBC player pick to see if we could pack Shapeshifters Conte. I don't know if he is still in it. I assume he's in there just because he's a shapeshifter, but also I haven't seen anybody pack him in that player pick or any other shapeshifters player pick, so I was kind of scared a little bit. Also, there was no Timo Werner in any of our shapeshifter picks, which is very sad and unfortunate because he's very cheap on the market. I think right now he might be under 70k. So I don't know why he wouldn't pop up more often than not, because compared to the other picks or the other selections in those picks, I feel like he definitely should have been in there 100%. I mean, I don't know how expensive Davies is. I don't know how expensive Sane is or Valverde, which I will spoil for you a little bit. Those were the picks just because, they weren't that important. The importance, however, of today's video is that there are two things with this video. The first thing, obviously, is Raheem Sterling. His price for the amount of fodder we have is very cheap. I wasn't uncomfortable with submitting the squads for Raheem Sterling. I mean, you can see right there on your screen that we submitted like a Zaha, Fabinho, whatever, for Sterling, because it really is whatever. Like, you don't have to worry about it too much. As long as you get the rating, as long as you get the chem, you're basically set. And it could be a little bit dangerous because the 85 times 10 don't necessarily give you low rated fodder, which means the rest of the fodder has to come from the club. But obviously, if you play a little bit of FUT Champs, a little bit of squad battles here and there, you'll get cards that aren't necessarily 85 and above, which is kind of a weird thing to want at this stage in the game. You kind of just want to get the best players that you can get, but obviously for some SBCs you kind of just want to get the low end stuff to help you complete it, because you don't want to submit, for example, a 91 rated squad for an 88 rated squad, because then that's just being inefficient and whatnot. So that's number one. The second thing about today's video is that we finally got to pack one of our most wanted team of the years, and I will wait until he pops up on the screen to tell you that. But if you've seen any of my previous videos, especially during the team of the year time, you will know which one I've wanted for a very long time. And it's just, unfortunate that I had to wait until the end of the FIFA cycle to actually pack him, which, is good and bad. Obviously, the good part is that we have used this Team of the Year card prior to this time point. We did test him out and we did get to play with him for a little bit, but his price point was just too expensive to keep in the club for that long. And now he's very cheap, but even with the price, I kind of still wanted to pack him. And now that EA have dropped new batches or more batches into the player pool for packing stuff, it's kind of a little bit exciting to be able to pack him and see where our team can develop and soar and all that. Because right now I'm still thinking, maybe if EA can hurry it up and give us a Koulibaly SBC and a Cucurella SBC, that would be fantastic. It would just help me link a lot of the stuff together and maybe see if Sterling stays on the team, maybe not. I have tried them out in qualifications. I have tried out Sterling in qualifications, and he's all right. I mean, I wouldn't say he's terrible. He does lack a lot of strength. I don't know if Hazard has more strength or aggression than Sterling does. I might have to look at the stats again. Oh, and here is the team of the year, Jorginho, that we have wanted to pack ever since team of the year came around. I'm so sad that we didn't pack him early on. You know, we could have had a first owner team of the year, Jorginho, for, you know, the rest of the game, but unfortunately for us, it wasn't meant to be, and we get him at the end of the year, so, you know, that's nice to have into the team. And, you know, I wanted to see if I could get him into the team over Essien, you know, play him at DM, since he's not that great in terms of agility and balance, to play as the center mid that I kind of wanted him to play early on in the game. So the only way with the team that I think I could do that is with making Cucurella and Koulibaly an SBC, because there'll be a Chelsea card. They'll have full chem with Jorginho, and they'll have full chem within each other, so that Rudiger and Courtois have chemistry with each other. And then I could drop Hazard into one of the midfield positions so that he links to Rudiger and gets that strong link there, which means Hazard will probably get full chem. Rudiger would definitely get full chem with 2 strong links versus 2 red links. I think that's how the math works. And Courtois obviously will have full chem just because he only needs 1 link, and that 1 link is with Rudiger. And the team will pop up on your screen what we have right now. It hasn't changed much since the last video, obviously, because we've only got Raheem Sterling. But hopefully Desai can be replaced with Koulibaly. Desai at this point in the game is letting me down a bit, but I mean, obviously it's September. It doesn't really, there's no need to replace him. But, you know, if Koulibaly comes in, I will definitely replace him and get somebody. Obviously put Koulibaly in there for him, and hopefully Cucurella can get a card. You know, maybe if they don't get a card, I won't be too pressed, but I will be a little bit annoyed because, you know, ever since footies stopped doing the voting as often, they just been not releasing anything, and that's kind of the annoying part with EA Sports. You know, footies is probably the most amazing promo that you can possibly have at this time of the year, and they just, you know, they don't push out as much content as I would like them to. And with preseason, they're kind of taking the time as well. You know, that Sterling was leaked like 2-3 days ago before EA even put him on Ultimate Team. So, you know, I get the hint of the content early, but at the same time, it's like it takes a long time to wait, and, you know, September is rapidly closing because, you know, FIFA 23 will be around the corner in like 2-3 weeks. So EA really have to, you know, hurry it up and release as much content, and then give us a break in between, and then hopefully, you know, we get a good start into the next FIFA. And I don't think there's anything else I have to say. I think with all that stuff, I think we have done a great job with the RTG at this point. If they don't release anything in the next week or so, then I probably will conclude it with one final episode of the Chelsea Road to Glory, and then that will be it for FIFA 22. I don't have enough time to make a career mode like I did last year, so maybe that's off the table, maybe it's not, I don't know yet. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you guys hopefully in the next one. Peace.